Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody is having a great Tuesday. Well, today is my Flosstube day. So it is Flosstube number 37. Make sure I said it right. Yep, I did. It's September 1st, people. Did you ever think back in like March that we'd get to September and kids are going to school and life is marching on? Yeah. So what did we work on? Oh my gosh, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. I got 9 bags here. So I did 9 things. And some things I did twice. Oh my goodness. So where to begin? Well, I guess we'll begin at the beginning. I worked on 2 projects, mostly consistently all week. But I also did videos. So the first thing, I got the material for Death by Cross Stitch, which I am doing on 16 count Country French Cafe Mocha. Surprise! Yeah, I know. I own more Cafe Mocha than most people. And it is on color number, let me get one out because I don't see one. Color number 996. Isn't it pretty? Yeah, I own 24 of them. And everybody knows Death by Cross Stitch, I'm sure, but you know, just in case. Sorry, crinkle crinkle. Death by Cross Stitch, Long Dog Samplers, and this is Death by Cross Stitch. Yeah. So, I started down here because, or no, down here, because last time I got, yeah, like that little corner done, basically, just right there. And I hated the material. It was just going insane. I just couldn't take it anymore. So, yeah. I didn't like the way it looked. Okay, hang on. So, I'm just going to leave it in the hoop because we didn't get very far. But that's as far as I got. Yeah, I just love it. I just love it. So it's looking much better on this 16 count. That other stuff was like 14 count mystery fabric. I don't know what it was, but I had a whole lot of it because I got it at the thrift store. And I don't know if it's Huck. Hang on. Sorry. Oh my goodness. I've been stirring up the dust today. Oh, I got my coffee in my cutesy little bitty. In my owl mug. I love him. I found him at the thrift store. I had to bring him home. My grandmother had a thing about owls. So, had to have him. Had to have him. He just sits up on the shelf. Because I don't like to, I don't know, he's so artistic-ish that I don't want to microwave him too many times. That's happened. Have you ever had it, like, a cup just, yeah. Okay. Next thing that I worked on. So I worked on it just a little bit the next day. I also received the new material this week for Elemental Dragons by Ink Circles. It's such a pretty thing. Love it. So, I bought some 16 count Meyer from Picture This Plus, and the thread color, hang on, is 815, I believe. Nope, 817. I lied. So it's kind of a brighty. It's not, that right there looks like 666, and it's not. But it's got a little bit more depth to it. It's a little darker. Maybe right there. Yeah. Yeah. Oop, let me get everything where it needs to be. So we just got a small start on it. I'm going back at, whoops, I had it all folded nice and perfect. And what do? I start to take it apart. Hang on. There'll be a momentary moment. Got to get the needle out of the way, because heaven knows. So this is all that I got done on it. I know, it's not very much, but I do love this material. Now that I'm on Flosstube, let me show you this, you know, because it's a different thing. But this is the Meyer. It has some grayish blobs in it with that, oh, it's like a pale olive green to a pale green background. So it's kind of cool. So I thought it fitted the dragons because they remind me of storms. Because they're like supposed to be a storm in themselves, I guess. You know, not thunder and lightning, but yeah. So I think it'll be okay. I just got to work some more on it. But I got hung up in a loop. Yeah. Yeah. So I didn't get much of it done. Oh gosh, my nose. Let's see. I worked on Pandemic a little bit. By Long Dog Sampler. Pandemic. And as you know, I started in this corner right here, because I started this side like 5 times, and or not 5, about 3, and just we're just gonna go past it and just start in another corner. Heaven knows there's 3 more corners. And it is on 16 count Regency from Picture This Plus, and I worked a little bit on it the other day, and oh, I forgot, it's 16 count Regency, and the thread color is 34. And it's about that color right there. I put it here and it gets in the light. But it is a beautiful color. It's not that pale. It's more of a magenta color, I would say. It's not hot pink. It's just magenta. It's beautiful. And it looks really good on this greenish Regency. But that is what I've gotten done. In this corner, I worked on this little mess, and I tried to get this all done. This is the part that I had to frog out 4 times the other night, because I couldn't figure, well, I did this, and then, no, that wasn't right, so I pulled that all out. I had to go all the way over here, frog this little corner out, because this did not match that at all. Yeah, it was a pain in the butt, but I finally got all that done. You know, if you're just not paying attention, you know, you can mess up, like, in a heartbeat on this. But it's going so much better since I got that line keeper. So I use it for this one and several others that have like an in-depth. I'm just gonna see if Molly came out of her cocoon. She's all wrapped up over there. Do you see? Can you even see her little eyes? They're like, she's right there. Whoops, wrong way. Right in there. Come this way. Right about there. She's in her little cocoon. She's not coming out. It's like 51 degrees in this house. I am not turning on the heat in August. I refuse. Okay, so then, what else have I got? Well, yeah. Okay. So yesterday, or not yesterday, sorry, got it wrong. No, day before, Sunday, we worked on this. I haven't looked, but this is Heaven and Nature, and I'm going to change that pink out, so help me. It's not even pink. It's like a light tan, and I don't like it. It might be okay, and it looks okay here, but when you look at it in person, this is way, way lighter. So, yeah. Heaven and Nature, Teresa Kogut. So we're up here working on this angel. Well, I'm assuming it's this one because it's always on the opposite. Look at that building. Ah, yeah, right. I want to do it at Independence Hall. Police, not happening. Yeah. Not to mention how big the material is going to be. So, yeah, I don't know. Between Heaven and Nature, Cardinal Points, and Hoity Toity, they've all been in timeout. I just can't deal with them. Okay, and I did a video on Hibernation Day, which is by Beth Twist, Heartstring Samplery. And it looks like this. It's a terrible picture. Absolutely terrible picture. So I've changed all the colors. Yeah. And we're right here at the top. So, after the video, I got all of the leaves done across. And I'm almost across with all the lettering. But it's really turned out pretty. So that's as wide as it's going to be. That's it. Yeah. So it's going to be a skinny one. But it's on 16 count Country French Latte. So that's the lighter one of the Winchlet line. I love it. Just absolutely love it. And it's going so easy. I mean, last night I sat down and I did from the S in Snap. The S in Snap all the way across to here in like half an hour. So it doesn't take long. You know, you just gotta stitch it. Okay. And then I did a video with Folk Art Sampler. This is by Imaginating. It's the 1947 Folk Art Sampler from Diane Arthurs. And as you know, we're not doing this border, not in anybody's crazy lifetime. So I may have to put some kind of motifs along the side to get it to square up. But so far, we're just right here in the middle. And again, it's on, this is 14 count. This is 14 count, 14 count Country French Cafe Mocha. Yeah, can you tell I like Cafe Mocha? It's a nice neutral color. I just love it. So, yeah, let me fold it up because I got it all folded and all ready. Get the needle out of the way. So I didn't work on it after I did the video much. I think there's something rotten in Denmark, so I'm going to have to. This was the week for everything being rotten in Denmark. I mean, I do a video, and like 3/4 of the way through the video, something goes awry, and I've got the counting off, so yeah. It's sad. But this is all I've got done. So I may have to frog part of that out because, see, it really doesn't match the other side. There's something going on. So I can figure it out. No big deal. So I worked on that a little bit. Then I got frustrated and put it away. It's not in a big a timeout as Hoity Toity and Newcastle UK and Heaven and Nature. I'm having a problem with Teresa Kogut stuff this week. What can I say? What can I say? So then I worked on Quaker Sampling 3 by With My Needle. I just love this. And it is done on 14 count Country French Latte, which is also from Winchlet, and the color thread is, or the thread color is 221 from DMC. But do we use anything else? Nope. Not right now. Not happening. So, I worked on it for maybe 2-3 hours. Well, maybe not that long. because I kept getting interrupted. My daughter called twice, and a friend called, and I was like, okay, didn't want to do that. I'm just gonna put this thread up here out of the way. So I was working on the bee, and that's about all I got done before I got totally distracted. So there's one more motif right here, and then I have to finish the lettering across, and then there's like half of a motif that goes on that, and that way I'll be halfway through. But I just love this. It is so pretty, and it's nice and strung out. I don't think there's anything else over here, but I'm pretty sure I got most of it. But there might be a couple more, like by this bee and then on this side. But I'm just kind of working my way across so that I can use landmarks, you know, of other stuff just to get across. Does that make sense? I hope I said that right. Because I'm not good at, okay, I got to count over 50 stitches to put that there. That don't happen. So we just kind of go one to the next and just keep going. Okay. Then, what I worked on the absolute most this week. I'm just totally obsessed with these two projects. And I did a video. Did I do a video for turning page? With the hibernation. Just a minute, checking my notes. Nature. Nope, I didn't. Okay. So this is Christmas Garden by Blackbird Design. And I'm on this side. Of course, it's on this side. So I don't have much of that border done, but yeah, we're in that little corner right there. So I worked on, I didn't finish his little pot that he sits in, but I got that finished. I started on the deer. It was just too much to fill in. So I went over here and I got all this done. All I got to do is put the pot underneath it. And I'd like to bring down part of this, but I worked on this like every other night all week. I just like the way it looks. And there's a lot of these little yellow, either tiny stars or snowflakes or whatever that are going to go around these. So we're working on it, peeps, but I like that pattern. I just love the way it's turning out. And I don't know if I did not use the called for. It called for Gentle Arts and Classic Colorworks. So I made my own colors from DMC. So that's just how that's going. And you've seen the colors. I think there's like 5, maybe 6 colors. And the last, but not least, is Cirque Decors, which is Circus of the Hearts by Inky Circles. God, I love this. I'm just in love with this pattern. I can't put it down. I just keep chomping away at it. I mean, it looks like a whole lot there. Yeah. And it is on 16 count, Country French, Cafe Mocha. Woohoo! Hey, surprise. So, I worked all week on this. Well, you know, like off and on. Like I'd do this for a bit, and then I couldn't see it because I couldn't tell where I was supposed to do the lines. You know what I mean? You'll see what I mean. Because I'm doing it in 2 colors. And the colors are $5.53 and my favorite color, $5.50. I just love them colors. And I was looking at the circus, we'll call it Circus of Diamonds that I'm thinking of buying, buy ink circles. And I'm trying to figure out what color to do it in. So it's the big dilemma for the week. I'm thinking about 2 shades of blue, but you know, I love blue. So this is all I've got, and I finished that great big motif in there. And that one's done. So I started doing outlining again last night. And see, right here is where I got lost because I didn't know what part was supposed to be dark and what not. So I just came over here and I figure we'll just meet in the middle there somewhere. But yeah, it's coming along. Awesome. I just love it. Just love it. Okay, believe it or not, that's all we worked on last week. So, it's supposed to be Samplers September. That's all Laura's got is samplers, pretty much. I went through all my samplers. Drink. I went through all my projects, sorry. Are you in there? Lift up your head so everybody can see you. Can you see her ears? She is like hunkered down. She is like not coming out of that blanket. Oh God, how funny. So I went through all my projects and I've got about 6 maybe that aren't a sampler. So guess what? We're doing the same thing we did last month. Yeah, I know. Isn't that exciting? I mean, we finally get to some kind of a special month. And yeah, we've messed up again. I screwed up Jolly July, and Arbitrary August didn't work out for me because that's what I do anyway. And now September, so yeah, and I won't be stitching Halloween in October. I may do what do you call it? Autumn in October? I don't know. It depends. And I go to 1, 2, 3 Stitch, and I've had that cart rearranged 5 times. I can't seem to find any kind of August thing I like. Not August, but autumn thing that I like. Some are like, no, that's too cutesy. No, well, no. And so I've decided the biggest thing that's going to happen in September is the restart of Autumn Quakers. Yeah. Guess what? It's done on 16 count. Vintage. Country vintage. No. Country French mocha latte. Or latte. Whatever it is. Cafe mocha. Jesus. Yeah. Because I might have some new starts of, you know, some of them perennial pinwheels. I don't know. I just kind of play it totally by ear. I don't know where those 2 things the thread came from. I got 2 things. I don't know. Not a clue. They're beautiful colors, though. I don't know. But I do have all the colors. Sorry. Spacing again. I have all the colors for Autumn Quakers. I'm not using the called for colors. I'm using the colors that okay. When I started Autumn Quakers the first time, I went and I picked out colors that I thought went with, it's either a Gentle Arts or Classic Colorworks. So it said something like twig, roasted turkey, whatever. So I just picked whatever color that I thought would go with that, and that's colors that I was going to go with. Well, then I got all crazy and decided I was going to do everything in different colors, and yeah, I went off a deep end, and no, and I didn't like the material for it either. So it's now on 16 count. I mean, it'll be on 16 count when I start it. So sometime this month we'll start that. But other than that, I don't have any plans, and I do have like 3 autumn pinwheels that I can start. I don't know, just kind of whatever. So, yeah, we're back to wishy-washy again. Things are normal. But, yeah, so that's all I stitched. I know, it's a lot. Because I try to make every day, make my videos a different one. I don't want to repeat it within the week, because that's not happening. And Lord knows we got enough to do practically one a day. I mean, if I went through all my whips, I could use one a day for the month and never repeat anything. But I can't keep track of what I write it down. But I don't know. In the long run, I think more time's passed than it has. So, yeah. I'm just a little insane. Yeah. So, we'll see. I don't know where things are going, or what I'm going to be doing. I probably won't be making another order until around the 15th. So, we'll see what happens. I was tossing around the idea of that even weave that a friend sent me, of tea dyeing a little bit of it so that I could maybe do some Christmas thingies. But I don't know. I wish I could go somewhere and find some freebie patterns, maybe, of like pumpkins or that kind of thing. So I'll be looking for those and see if I can find something autumny. I don't know. We'll see. Alright guys, well I think that's going to be it. Oh, also you can reach me on Instagram at Stitchin, and that's STITCHIN with Lora, all one word. So we have an Instagram, so if you have any questions and you can't reach me on YouTube, then feel free to Instagram me about anything. There was one question, and I could not, it wouldn't let me go back for some reason to where they had typed this in, but somebody had asked if I had a instructional video for how to start either a counted cross stitch or a stamped cross stitch. So I'd have at least one for the stamped, and I know I did one for counted cross stitch and how to get started on a project. I just did that, it's either July or the first few weeks of August. So you can check back through my videos, they're all there. But I just thought I'd answer that. I think that's it, guys. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for everybody that has subscribed and returned. I appreciate that. If you're a new subscriber, this is all I do is cross stitch right now. I have been into several other things, but right now we're just doing cross stitch. I have no desire to do diamond painting for the time being. Maybe when it gets cold. I don't know. But I really need to clean this desk. If you could see this desk, you would just flip. It just keeps accumulating crap. So now I have a space about that much, and the table is that big. So it's all like closing in on me. Alright, that's going to be it, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell, and that way you'll know when my next video comes out. You all have a good rest of your Tuesday and a good rest of your week, and we'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Stay safe.